can I do to help strengthen this weekly tradition of family game night? So I decided to create my own game based on one of the most scarring events of my childhood.
Yo, what's up guys, Prince Charming. We are going to be checking out the Odd1sOut Tabletop Games. So from Tabletop Games, I'm guessing games like Monopoly, Hungry and Post, The Game of Life, like games before the electronic devices came out and just completely ruined the childhood and kids of this generation. That's what we had to entertain ourselves with when the TV wasn't working or like our show wasn't on. We couldn't record anything, no. We had to bring out the old Monopoly board, the old Game of Life board, and just go at it. And it was a pretty heated game, I'm not gonna lie. I don't personally like losing. Like, I can lose perfectly fine. It's just when I lose in the dumbest way, that's when I get mad. I'm not a sore loser either. I get over it quickly. I just don't like losing in dumb ways. Like if I was about to win and then some glitch happens and then the other person wins, like that's just me. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and go ahead and comment your favorite board game on today's video. My favorite board game off top is Monopoly. Monopoly is very interesting because it's more strategic than rolling the dice a good couple of times and, you know, just getting money. Of course you need to get money. You need to secure the bag, but you also need to buy property. You need to invest. You need to take out competition. Like, it really is the game of Monopoly. You gotta think long term, not short term. But enough of me talking, let's go and check out the Odd1sOut Tabletop Games. Hope you guys enjoy the video. What is this big old bird doing? Or is he just in the tree?
Well, next time, don't steal my Monopoly! Ariana,
oh, they playing Monopoly.
James, your $200.
This is lit.
You landed on his property. No! He's in jail! I'm not gonna give money to a criminal! That's not how you... Mommy, why is brother screaming? Shut the f up, Sally. You don't get to talk after stealing my last railroad. I wish I was never born! Me too!
Is James dropping the F-bombs on this video now?
Hi, what you all just witnessed is the phenomenon known as Family Game Night. Family Game Night plays an important role in the household dynamic, as studies have shown that families who participate in activities together form closer bonds and stronger relationships with each other. So try setting aside some time to play board games with your family. And if they beat you, cut them out of your life forever.
Oh gosh.
Okay, have fun, you guys.
I like board games. I guess any game that doesn't involve me getting up and moving around I'm a huge fan of. Also, since I'm bad at everything and don't like playing games against someone who's better than me, I really love the games that don't require any type of skill. Like the game Chutes and Ladders, which I just learned today has another name called Snakes and Ladders. And I'm going to call it that instead, because I'd rather draw snakes than chutes. In Snakes and Ladders, you have no free will.
I've never played this game before.
You're at the mercy of a single dice, and I love it. While I was looking up walkthroughs for Snakes and Ladders, I quickly learned that this game was made for preschoolers, which is probably why it's so simple. Or how about the game Sorry, which is the most unapologetic game I've ever played. There's some strategy in that game, but most of the time you're just getting revenge on the players who've wronged you. And the creators of Sorry knew this because the tagline of the game is
Sorry,
the game of sweet revenge. Which, if you think about it, is a pretty funny oxymoron. Aha! Take this! Sorry.
Okay, so far I've never played Sorry. I've never played Chutes and Ladders / Snakes. I've heard about them. I just never really played them. And if this is for preschoolers, what was I doing in preschool? I was just napping and drinking chocolate milk. I was spitting game at girls, bro. I swear, bro. Y'all are not gonna believe me. When I was in preschool, we had nap time, right? So during nap time, we kind of always slept in the same places. And I was sitting next to this fine Latina, bro. Okay, let me not even go in on her. Funny thing is like, I still know her to this day, and like, we went to high school with each other. It's just crazy to think about. During nap time, I was spitting game at her, and then we just grew apart. Like, we just went our separate ways. Like, we weren't sleeping up with each other. Like, come on, girl, what happened to the past?
I know how to play chess, but like most things, I'm not very good at it. Unless I'm playing against someone under the age of 4, I don't want to play that game, because it shows everyone how bad I am at planning ahead. That's a game that's 100% strategy-based. It's like the IQ test of board games. Beating someone in chess will put you more ahead academically than anyone with a Harvard degree, and you'll get more babes. However, there is one exception, and that is, it's okay to lose at chess if you're playing against a computer, even if it's on easy mode. Computers are way better at planning ahead than anyone. Because I don't know how, but a human made a computer that can beat the world's best chess player.
It's a computer,
the creator
though.
Of the computer can't beat the world's best chess player. So I guess that means it's game over. We tried our best, but we've peaked. Whenever you beat a computer in chess,
androids are gonna take over.
Imagine if we made a computer that could beat the world's best Snakes and Ladders player. I would pay money to see a Snakes and Ladders championship. And everyone watching knows that the person playing is just some Joe Schmo that acts like the world's best Snakes and Ladders player, but they're all still excited. And there's real snakes that you get to slide down? That would be amazing.
What is the purpose of that game? I don't know it.
While we're on the topic of chess, I want to tell you about this cool sport I discovered called chess boxing. This is an actual competitive sport where two players play chess for 3 minutes, then box each other for 3 minutes.
That's
and they
interesting.
keep switching between chess and boxing until someone either gets a checkmate, they run out of time playing chess, or they KO the other player.
I'll play this game. That's the chess I'm interested in.
Polar opposite games, and it's something that anyone can play. Brains over brawn. Try saying that after I sucker punch you in the. Oh, that was a good move. I'm gonna punch you so hard in the balls for that. I know I just said I was bad at chess, but if there's any YouTubers who want to challenge me to a chess boxing match, I will gladly take you to the ring, and we can charge people $12 just to watch. And we can end it in a draw.
Okay, clearly this man is taking shots at the whole KSI versus the Logan Paul fight. I'm still a little bit salty on it because it was highly anticipated and it ended in a draw. Like, out of all things, a draw. They're all talking their hot mess. They're all saying, oh, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to knock you out in the first round. Like, we all knew the whole Deji and Jake Paul. We knew Deji was going to lose. That was not that much of a surprise. I was more surprised he lasted as long as he did. But KSI and Logan, it's just... I don't want to say it was rigged, bro, but come on, a draw? Like, that's just way too perfectly. That just ends way too perfectly because nobody was really on Deji's side. Everyone already thought he was going to lose. But KSI versus Logan, that was very well debated, and you just have to ask yourself, why did it end that perfectly for them?
You know, so that way, you won't look bad in front of your fans.
Yeah.
So Battleship, that's
exactly,
another board game.
bro.
And it also got a big Hollywood movie based off of it. I haven't seen it, but I hope there's a scene where the captain of the ship goes, "Men, fire at
Will.
D6?" And then there's an explosion in the distance, and then Rihanna, who is actually in that movie, says, "Sir, the alien sent a message. It says...
Miss.
Okay,
that's
The captain
funny.
goes, Someone write that down so we don't forget. And then there would be an explosion at the back of their ship, and alarms start going off, and everyone on board starts freaking out except for the captain. And he goes, "Rihanna, send the aliens a message."
My
Tell
baby girl
them-
Rihanna.
Yeah. Also, ask them if they think the situation would make a good board game.
You should
If
let
that
me
scene is
hit.
not in the movie, I hate
Okay.
it. Did anyone
Friend,
else
stop.
collect a bunch of Pokemon cards but never knew how to play the game? I don't think I met a single person who actually knew how to play the card game. Which was weird, because in my school, the card game was just as popular as the video games. Kids would
No
always
one
show
played
off
the
their
card
collection
game.
of cards and binders, and everyone always wanted the highly coveted shiny Charizard card. You know which one I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about.
Remember to take
Unlike
this out.
Yu-Gi-Oh, which had dedicated episodes explaining why these 5 pieces of cardboard were expensive, the shiny Charizard was rare, not because it was good in the game, but
'Cause it
because
looked
everyone
nice.
agreed
Everyone
that it
wanted
looked
it.
cool. But then when you ask someone, "Hey, do you want to play a game?" They would say, "Okay, I summon my Charizard." In attack mode. Does anyone even know how to play the Pokemon card game?
No
I
one
bet
knows
none
how
of
to
these
play
guys even know
Pokemon.
what they're doing.
Come
How'd
on.
this guy win? He didn't even call Uno. I can't be too hard on the Pokemon cards, because the card game I like is probably way more complicated than Pokemon. I don't know for sure because, like I said, I don't know how to play the Pokemon card game. But my favorite card game is Neopets. I'm just kidding. That
I
was
was
a
finna
joke.
rip him up. Hold on.
Kind of. I did actually own a lot of Neopet cards. I don't remember exactly how to play. I do remember you have to get
Neopet
21
cards?
points to win, which got me into playing blackjack. But it's okay that I don't remember how to play, because no one else is playing this game.
Okay, slight confession that I have to make. When I was younger, okay, don't make fun of me. I used to go on Neopets, the website. I used to have an account there, and I used to play it. I never had cards or collectibles, though. I never paid for, like, the premium membership. I used to use that in Millsberry. You remember Millsberry, where you get to design your own character? It's kind of like the online Sims. I don't even know if it's a thing anymore. Yeah, we all played that, or people my age played it. And along with the Pokemon card thing, nobody knew how to play Pokemon. It was more of you just collect the card, and then you just show off your rare collection. It was less of actually battling each other. People knew how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, that was kind of universal. But Pokemon, ain't nobody was playing that card game. It was just for show.
I wanted to find some footage of a Neopet TGC championship, only to come to the disappointing realization that no Neopet championship exists, which is sad. So if there's any YouTubers watching who want to fight my Scorchio, square up. Okay, but for real, the card game I like the most is Magic the Gathering. And fun little factoid, all 3 card games I've mentioned were created by the same company, Wizards of the Coast. Hey, is that a Monopoly reference? I've been playing Magic since 2007.
Oh, that's the Monopoly they got going on.
The game was a lot more simple. Look at some of these more recent cards. First, see how many words are on them? And if we flip them over, they merge into an even bigger card.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie though.
To my 11-year-old self, I would have lost my marbles. My favorite thing about Magic is when Dick Garfield, was first creating the game in 1993.
Bro, if your name
really
Richard, do not go by
Dick. Way of testing the cards to make sure they're all fair and balanced, and he ended up creating some of the most overpowered cards in Magic. And players today refer to these cards as the Power 9, because there were 9 really good ones, which is why every single one of them is banned.
Yep.
Now, don't get me wrong, the Power 9 are good cards, but none of them are like,
why does he have one real hand?
Game good. Take this one for example, Ancestral Recall. All it says is draw 3 cards or force opponent to draw 3 cards, which is stupid that they added that last part. Why would you ever give your opponent 3 more cards to beat you with? Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, a slightly better Pot of Greed, which is a card that allows me to draw 2 new cards from my deck and place them into my hand, is one of the top 9 most powerful Magic cards?
What is Magic? I don't know how to play it.
Pot of Greed is banned too. Games play such an important role in childhood. And here's what they all teach us. In Magic, if you're really good at what you do, no one will invite you to their tournament.
If there is one game I can probably play at a tournament, I can't even think of one. I would just get destroyed by the Chinese or Japanese people playing. Because those guys take video game sessions to a next level. I've seen them play, What's that game? I seen them play like Soul Calibur and like Street Fighter and fighting games like that. Because I was just about to say Naruto. Like, I could probably play them in Naruto. There's no way I'm winning that battle. There's no way at all. Because you think you're good until you go up against a Chinese player, and then you finally like realize like I'm really not that good. Those people over there, like, their standards of bad is where our standards of excellent, like, that's where it starts. Because they just have this whole different outlook on it. They're just that good at video games.
Monopoly, white collar crime is okay. Battleship, just guess and check. Snakes and ladders, if you see a ladder, climb it immediately. And no one cares about Neopets.
Aww,
now, if you excuse me, I have to show this prison guard my coupon I have that lets me get out of jail anytime I like. And when all is said and done, I thought to myself, what can I do to help strengthen this weekly tradition of family game night? So I decided to create my own game based on one of the most scarring events of my childhood. Many of you might recall the traumatic experience my sister and I had with Harry the Moth, and to help me cope, I decided to immortalize this memory by turning it into a card game. Introducing Can't Catch Harry. I let my Twitter followers decide on a name, and they went with this one. So
okay, this is pretty dope.
Here's a sneak peek of some of the cards. Ooh. I spent a lot of time working on this game, and I know you're going to like it. We got a lot of recognizable characters like Mr. Poe.
This is pretty dope, TheOdd1sOut. I congratulate you for this idea.
Sandwich artist. We're launching the game on Kickstarter today, so check out the link in the description to get yourself a copy. We have different reward tiers like holographic cards, golden figurines, and even a custom-made card if you're into that. Reward tiers are only going to be available for 30 days, and given my upload schedule, I don't know if I'll be able to tell you that again, so I'll post updates on my Twitter and Instagram. That's right, I got an Instagram. I'm trying to tell you that to follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching, and that's how we're going to segue into the end card.
Alright, so that was it for this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoy watching TheOdd1sOut videos. Shout out to James. I remember like he didn't really give me a shout out. He literally just put my thumbnail in one of his videos. But still, it felt pretty nice that a very big YouTuber like TheOdd1sOut actually like visually saw my video. He may not have watched it, but he at least saw it. And this is a very creative idea, because, you know, a lot of YouTubers will probably just, you know, make a merge or make a book, which he's probably done, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with it. But he took this a step further and made a video about tabletop games, and then even introduced his own table. This is just pure creativity. This is why I like TheOdd1sOut, because he's just different with this YouTube shit. Like, I need to start learning from him. Everything he said in this video was pure facts, bro. Unfortunately, I don't really know snakes and ladders, and sorry and then Magic the Gathering, but the Pokemon and then the Monopoly, like, nobody plays Pokemon. We just collected the cards. Like, comment down below if you actually play the game. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video if you want to apply from yours truly, Prince Charming. My name is Prince Ohakam. Stay charmed, my friends.